for a stretch cause hustling was their career. And I'm like, why am I here? I did dirt, I'ma get dirt. Karma's a bitch with a short skirt. Shaking her ass, go ahead and get that ass, kid. Get found on your doorstep, laid flat, out blasted. Casket, smell of fresh flowers. Fake friends fill the room, yeah, amateur hour. Oh, it's such a pity. Everybody talking that murder until that people get murdered up in the city. The truth hurt, don't it? Fucking moment of fame. If you really can't own it, you never felt the pain. Every day's a struggle, son. You ain't doing big things. Don't believe a word. You like a hummingbird the way that you sing. So truthful, yeah, you so unique. Use your little status as strength, but you really weak. I really see what it is. The way you rap ain't the way you live. Man, you slipping, my kid. My crew's brilliant. Walk with a presence so they take looks. Pulling girls in the hood, no Facebooks. No such thing as a halfway crook, man, they snitching. So save yourself, G, or be working in the kitchen. This is first grade, so just pay attention. Would you let me? Yeah, save yourself.
Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul. Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul. Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul. Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul.
So welcome to hell, where you were welcome to sell. Where everybody's flying this world, using fashion to rebel. They will sell you a dream and make you believe. If you participate in such things, then my dude, you will achieve. Need to save yourself and be about your business. Exercising demons, that's what I call mental fitness. Old school rappers, broken, jaded. Been around the world twice, financially they didn't make it. It's God first, every Christmas, dude, you in church. Every night you in the street, please tell me what's worse. Drug dealing, hustling in a recession. Trying to make it happen or your ass will be stuck in depression. Every day you wake up, it's a blessing. Learning life lessons, translating thoughts through studio sessions. You need to pay attention. Live outside your mind, watch the signs or your ass get lost in the system.
Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul. Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul. Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul. Any slip-ups will be haunting your soul.
Beautiful people. God damn.
Save your soul. Hold your head.
Save your soul, everybody.
So many died in the last couple of years. I went to jail for a stretch cause hustling was their career. And I'm like, why am I here? I did dirt, I'ma get dirt. Karma's a bitch with a short skirt. Shaking her ass, go ahead and get that ass, kid. Get found on your doorstep, laid flat, out blast.
Man, oh man. Just trying to get situated today as far as trying to get situated and get happy in a happy place. That's why I got my Happy Gilmore hat on today. It's Friday, you know, finishing my coffee that I got. The woman didn't put a smiley face on it. Sometimes she puts a little smiley face on the top. She knows it's my coffee, but that didn't happen today, and that's okay. But what did happen today is, you know, I don't want to speak too much on it as far as facts. Like, the facts that I got so far were, let me just turn this down real quick. What up, Natalie? What up, Lynn? What up, Ella? How you say it? Ella or L-E? So there was a rumor going around that one of the officers in the death of Francis Gigliotti offed herself or unalived herself. However you say that on social media, whatever your advice may be, I don't know. I just don't want to say the wrong thing. Is it true? I guess they're waiting for a statement. So, I got questions. First of all, if it is true, my thoughts and prayers are with that officer's family, and also my thoughts and prayers always are still with Francis Gigliotti and his family. But I got questions. Yes, this um is it a sign? You know, I hate to speak of someone that's not here. Is it a sign of guilt? Like, did she feel guilty about something, or did she feel guilty about something she saw? And how does this affect Francis's case now? Does it show people that, look, this officer couldn't live with herself, and, you know, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. And I'm hoping that Becky, if she has time, I told her she was welcome to come up and, chill on a layover with James Jackson and just talk about it, talk about mental health, talk about the struggles, talk about how is she feeling right now, you know. One can only assume to hear news like this, it just kind of throws salt on the cut, to say the least, because now it's like it's almost like, well, maybe they do feel like they did something wrong. It's not that they feel, they know. Okay, so Natalie, this is what Natalie's saying, and I trust Natalie. So, I got a lot of questions. How does her family feel? How does Bradle feel? How does Francis's mother feel? That's what matters. How does Francis Giglotti's mother feel that one of the cops that had something, not, she might have not have, whatever, she was there, she was involved, you know? It's like guilty by association. And that's, I hate to put it like that blunt, but that's what it is. It is what it is, right? So, um, it's just, at the end of the day, it's sad. It's very sad because this woman that did this, I believe she was the one, you know, and she was the first one. I could play the video you sent. All right, let me grab that. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can share this, right? Okay, I gotta work. But Natalie's got me working too. All right, so let me try this. Bing, bong. So share. How's everybody doing today? Otherwise, um, let me actually. I don't know. You can share two things at once, right? Present or invite. Stop screen. Okay, so I believe what Natalie sent me is a death report. Can you guys see this? All right. Um, Let me see if I can make it bigger. If I take me out of the picture, put this here. All right, let's see. So, oh wow. Haverhill Police, Haverhill Fire, and Pride Star EMS respond to a residence on Bartlett Avenue at approximately 6:45 a.m. for a report of a death on September 26. Upon arrival, Haverhill Fire and Pride Star EMS confirmed a fatality at the scene. Preliminary, what's that word? Preliminary information, yeah, indicates that the deceased is a female Haverhill police officer. The individual is identified as being withheld at this. The identity of this individual is being withheld at this time, pending confirmation by Essex County District Attorney Office. The exact cause of circumstances of death had not yet been determined. It is being investigated as possible. It is possible as a suicide. Authorities have stated further information will be released as becomes available and appropriate to share. Responding agencies, including Haverhill Police, Haverhill Fire Department, and Pride Star EMS, the Essex County District Attorney's Office is overseeing the ongoing investigation as the investigation all deaths. Wow. So, there it is. And, thank you, Natalie, for sharing that. I think that the reason, obviously they can't release the name. I don't know why actually they couldn't release the name, but maybe because it has to do with an open investigation, hence Francis Gigliotti. So they're saying this was a police officer, a female police officer who committed suicide. Do they have her name? Is it confirmed by the district attorney's office yet? Not yet, but it's getting closer. I guarantee by the end of the day, Attorney Bradle will have answers because I have questions, Bradle, and so doesn't the chat, all the layover. So it's a sad day. It's a really sad day. But I'm trying to make it a happy day, guys. I got my Happy Gilmore. I'm just trying to be happy. That's all. But, these are the things that happen with mental health. And this is where the stigma, this is a good point to zone in on the stigma where they pinpoint a particular crowd, a particular look, a particular neighborhood, a particular group of people, a particular race. So now you have a different stereotype. You have a police officer who did everything by the books, right? Who did all the right things. But guess what? She's still human and she still has mental health issues. Obviously. And that's a disclaimer. That's no it's no slight to what happened to her, but I'm saying she had something going on because for her to do something like that, you have mental problems. You have stuff upstairs that's not going well. And it's really sad that happened. Because if that didn't happen to Francis, put it this way. You see with the tentacles, like JFK says, if that death never happened with Francis Gigliotti, would this officer have done that to herself? Think about that. Probably not. Probably not. So if anybody wants to clip anything I said, if I didn't say a word right or I said something wrong, clip that. Because I just get tired of people thinking it could only be drug addicts, it could only be street people, it could only be whatever. No, it's human. Everybody's got mental health issues, and it's sad, you know. But like I said, if the death of Francis Gigliotti never took place, would this officer have done that to herself? And I think that she never would have. So, you know, but now we just wait. I ask the questions. I may even take some phone calls. I don't know. Who the hell knows? 50 people in here while I got your attention. And Luna's gonna break down the door. October 24th, 2025. From 7 to 12. Who knows? Maybe later, depending on what your advice may be. 75 Meridian Street, Malden, Mass. We are having our second annual live podcast stream. It'll be JFK, my co-defendant. Sixth Man of the Year, Kevy Kev. Money Making Mike Crawford. The wonderful, the beautiful Nan Gallagher. And more. It's going to be a great time. Tickets are $50, and if you want one, you can get one right here on the bottom. It's easier just to go through whatever live you're in, get it done right now, because that's what I was doing actually. I was writing down the list of names of everybody in here. So that's going to be on the list, and that's going to be going. So if you are going, there's going to be great guests. Trust me, Debbie. There's going to be a lot of great guests. What's up, Becca? How you doing, girl? I want everybody in here right now to show some love for Becca. This is Francis Gigliotti's niece. Becca's a long gamer. She did, JFK and myself went out to Haverhill, and we spoke with Becca. We spoke with her mom, and we got to meet them, and we basically just got to know them and got to know the man that Francis was, and that in itself was a great day to meet them, because at that point I don't think there was many people talking about it. And it was kind of funny, Becca, I don't know if you remember, but I do. When we first showed up, me and JFK always have, like, me, I got a bag, I got computers, and we got tripods, cameras, so they're all just sitting there chilling. So they're looking at us like, who the hell are these guys? What the hell are they doing? And so Becca, do you remember that? Yeah, Becca, I was just talking about that. We're gonna get to that in 1 second. I just wanted. So, it was then. Yeah, it was then that they realized who we were. I went over to Becca's mom and I introduced myself. I said, "How you doing? I'm James Jackson. My uncle's Alan Jackson." Disclaimer. And this is what we do. We go out there and we try to spread awareness, and we try to pound the pavement hand over fist, and we like to meet you in person, and that's what we did that day, and it was great. But yeah, so and on top of that, now we have all these other people speaking on this case, and it's great, and now we are locked in as a family. That's right, girl. Becca, if you want to come up, it's up to you. I told you I'll send you a link. You just let me know. We can talk about some things. We can talk about just the the whole shit, how sad it is. Every time I bring my phone close, it does this. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, I mean, prayers to this officer's family, obviously. We don't want to. God damn. I might have to shut the mic off. I'm sorry, guys. The phone is next. Just trying to set goals and shit. Trying to work here too. But and I'm trying to send you the link. That's what I was doing. Alright, let me see if I put this on. God damn. Hold on 1 second. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yes or no? Yes, you can hear me? No, you can't. Ones if you can hear me. Yes, thank you, Becky. Yeah, for some reason, when you have this set up with the headphones, the mic, and all that, I don't really need it right now. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. But it's better because when you have this on, it's like being, you can hear everything crystal clear, and it blocks out any sound like the fan. I don't hear none of that. Fucking guy cutting his grass next door. I don't hear none of that. And that, that's distractions. So I will, once I do this, I'll probably put them back on. But I unplugged everything. I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. Yeah, the distortion is real, Scully. That's what I'm saying. So I just got here, baby doll. You just got here. All right. Well, do you got your notifications on? Because I know they were not doing notifications. You got to make sure they're set. Let me see. I have to see what Becca wants to do. Let me send you this. Becca, I sent it to Messenger. Okay. Boom. Boom. Just bear with me. So yeah, it's really sad because you think about it at the end of the day, and is it a sign of guilt? I don't know. Shit. Now I forget how you Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Shit. I'm sorry, real quick. Natalie, do you when I copy the link, when I go to paste it into Facebook Messenger, what do I hold down again? Alt something or control? I haven't done it in a few, so I forgot. Shit, Becca, I'm sorry. I should be on top of this. I wasn't planning on sending you the link this way, but does anyone know once you copy it? I don't think anyone here in the chat is a Control V. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Amy. Amy is working too. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate that. So we're here. Becca's got the link. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the like I said, how's the family? We're going to find out. I had questions. How does the family feel? What happened? I might have to take this down so she can come up. All right, so give her a couple minutes. And yeah, so it's like someone sounds like someone's calling you, bro. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because of the sounds. No, it's when the sound comes in on the computer. Like if you send me a message or something, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If I have my headphones on, you wouldn't hear it. It blocks out everything. I'm about to put them back on. But I just like being able to talk to you guys in the chat, or, you know, what's up, Lisa? How are you? But thank you. Amy Crew. You look like my cousins, nephews, and brothers, and uncle, etc. LOL. God damn, I look like all those people in one. She said I look like, what does this even mean? Oh, I see. I know what you mean. I look like all of them. I remind you of all of your family. That's cool. That's what's up. Ding dong. I'm always working. You know this. I got my book out. I was starting to work today. My phone starts going crazy about this situation with Giga. Well, basically what happened. And so it took my mind off everything, and I'm like, God damn, I gotta get happy. I was just happy. I had my Happy Gilmore hat on. I was feeling good, and then it hit me like I feel bad for this officer. Like this really affected her that bad that she felt the need to take her own life. I'm like, God damn, And then I talked with Becca for a little bit, and she's telling me like basically how she's feeling, and she's just not feeling. She's all over the place basically. And she's going to tell you guys herself how she's feeling. But yeah, it's just crazy. But thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate it. Lincoln the Golden. First chat of the goal. Happy Friday. Thank you, Lincoln the Golden. What's that, Lincoln the Golden Retriever? All right. Hi, Lincoln. I got a Luna. Lincoln and Luna. What do you know? Allegedly, it's not allegedly. Well, it's allegedly an officer on the case of Giga. But I just read the report. I don't know if you was here. You saw me read it. So it happened. Something happened out there. That's what I'm saying, Becky. It's totally understandable this would be affecting her emotions. It's got to be hard to process. And that's where I think she's at right now. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what to do. And I was even going to try to lighten it up. I had a new intro. Check this out till she gets here real quick.
Stop. Just stop. I made my ruling. Good, bad, or indifferent to you. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some.
I do accept
okay,
that fact.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
So I can leave, or I'm just waiting for you to come back.
You're just waiting. You're just waiting.
Some bullshit. It's just crazy.
All right. Okay, now you're coming down to the courthouse, all right? Now I want you to make your way down here now.
I can't drive.
I'm going to show you some bullshit.
Well, another night, no pussy, huh, fellas? That's all right. Well, shoulders are us.
Oh, where you going? Wait for the crosswalk.
Where you going, Alan Thick?
Hey, sweet man bun, bro. Oh, you too?
What?
Remy!
I just don't understand why I can't live life the way that I please. I want to pretend that I wake up on a cruise and I grab a robe, put it on, drink my coffee, and stare off into the ocean. It's not a hard thing to accomplish, okay? It's called affirmating it, and I'm putting it into existence. So hop off my taquito when I'm living my best life.
Oh, and she got the bike. Oh, nah, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Bing 'em, bong 'em, bong 'em. Oh, shit. Yeah, buzz it. Yes, buzz it.
I'm getting about 30 calls about you on my phone, and I'm a gangster. So you better fucking leave here right now before there's trouble with yourself. You understand that? You're fucking with the mob over here. You better leave now.
I apologize.
You better leave now.
What's going on?
The sooner you leave, the better.
Okay. I will be gone then. I will be gone.
You're not gone yet. As soon as you go, you gotta go now.
I will be gone. Thank you very much for your business.
I don't...
Oh, man. That dude got the shit. Oh, man. Thank God he was okay. I wonder if his headphones still work. God damn. These videos are crazy. So, you know, I'm just like, I'm trying to come in here and be Becky. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to come in. I was happy, you know. I'm gonna show them a new intro and everything and see how that works. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have Becky.
Hi guys.
What's up, girl?
I'm like extremely emotional and all over the place right now, and
It's understandable.
And I just want to start off by saying thank you to you for like having me come on here. I was a little hesitant. Like I'm so eager to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like, I feel like I have to kind of be careful with what I say. But I do want to say this and like, sorry to just kind of like jump in and at 110 miles an hour. But
hey,
first of all, like, no disrespectful comments do I ever want to hear, like, and this just goes for like basically the people that are on like the Facebook page and people that are on Facebook, because you know there's all the people are keyboard warriors and they like to say awful things. Now I appreciate all the support that we get with fighting for justice for Francis, but I don't want people to get lost in this. You know, this is a situation of mental health, and Francis was having a mental health crisis, and this officer clearly was having a mental health crisis as well, silently, and that's a big thing. And I'm looking like shit right now because I just had like
everybody show some love to Becky. Tell her she's beautiful.
Thank you. And I love everybody that's in the comments and in all of the lives on here, on at nighttime, all the time. I see the love all the time, and I can't respond to every single individual person, but just know that the love is there, and that this death of this officer, to me, it's a tragedy. That's awful. Suicide, death at all before it's your natural time is an absolute tragedy to me. And I just have a lot of mixed emotions about it, and you know, we have to wait for the DA to put out like this, like confirming this information and all that stuff. So I can't really go into like the specifics on like who it is and all that. I wish I could. I believe I know who it is, but again, it's all just kind of like speculation off of the internet. I'm sure we have like a very strong lead. We do. I believe that someone has heard from the neighbor of the police officer who confirmed who it is, and that this was one of the 7 officers attached to Francis's situation. And this is just, it's very sad. It's very, very sad to me. Mental health matters no matter who you are.
Exactly. And Becca, I'm glad you just said that, because right before you came on, and first of all, I'm sorry that you're feeling this way, and it's normal, you know, and like they say, I know it sounds cliche, but this too shall pass, and I believe that. But you know, they stereotype a certain type of crowd or a certain type of look, like, you know, they think only certain type of people deal with these problems. You have a woman, an officer, who people hold to a higher standard, that has these mental health issues, obviously, to do something like that. So it just goes to show you that there's no more stigma of, well, it's this kind of people that do that kind of stuff. No, it's both. It's humans. It's up here. We all have, you know. So I'm glad you said that.
Exactly. That's something that I wanted to say. Like, I'm glad that we're touching on that, because that's a big thing, is that people will go, well, oh, you know, well, it went with Francis with me right now, like how I'm thinking about it, just like, you know, right off the top of my head, this is just me thinking out loud, is that it went from before it was confirmed that there was drugs in his system. It was, well, we need to, it's a mental health thing. Everyone was talking about how this is a huge mental health thing. And then now I feel, since the information has come out that there were confirmed drugs in his system at the time of his passing, that it went from a mental health thing to people being like, oh, well, this is what happens when you do stupid things and you play stupid games and you do drugs and blah, 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 you know, the whole nine, the stigma that people put on people that do drugs. And to the family members, there's endless comments that I read about people harass. Sorry, my aunt tried to call me there. Sorry.
No, you're good.
People harassing us as family. Well, why didn't the family get him any help? Why, if the family cared, this and that? It's just some of the things are absurd that people say. Versus
he's a grown man. For that effect, he's a grown man. If that's the, you know, you can't control every, and people gotta know, you can't control every single decision that your cousin makes.
Right, absolutely. And it's so hard being and this is just in general. This isn't just to Francis's,
right.
Because there's many people out there that suffer from addiction, okay? It is tough to be the one that loves an addict. It is. It's tough to watch the one that you love suffer and not know how to help them. This is just coming from someone who has loved many addicts in my lifetime, you know, and it's just, it's tough. As tough as it is being the addict, you know, you can try to understand where they're coming from and the whole nine, but you know, you can't, you're always on the outside looking in, but it's still painful watching someone that you love suffer. So the comments that are like that, it's just kind of like, I feel people like running around the whole point of mental health. It's mental health. Francis was suffering from a mental health crisis very clearly, because that was not him in a normal state when he passed. No. And you know, the thing is that we saw how Francis passed on camera. We don't see how, and you know, I'm thankful for that. It's not like I want video footage, but we don't see how this woman passed away. She was suffering. To take your own life, that's awful. And I'm trying my hardest to hold back tears, because I don't.
It's okay. If you need to take breaks in between, it is awful. And you know what, Becca? It's and I think I know exactly too, because I said it to JFK when me and him, before we came out, we were watching the video before we met you guys, and we came out there, and I saw one of the women get up, and I saw her face, and I was like, she saw something that she didn't like.
Right. When people are watching the video, it's to the point now with me watching the video that I'm not watching it. I have to watch with the volume down, right? But because I can't bear to hear Francis yell for help. But what I'm doing now is not so much paying attention to Francis, because at first I was paying attention like, oh my God, did you just see that? His body just went lifeless.
Right.
You hear the life get sucked out of him. His body goes limp. He's purple. I'm now to a point where I'm watching these videos and I'm paying attention to each and every single one of these officers and how they're acting.
You have to kind of do that. That's what JFK and I did when that's why we stayed at the waterfall the whole time with the Karen Reed case, because every time you watch it, you see something new.
Yes.
Find something different. You
110%.
you know. So it's like you have to, especially if you're involved deep in it, and you want to figure out what happened and why it happened. Could it have been provoked or prevented, whatever, which
Right.
one?
I get what you're saying.
It's really sad. It's unfortunate. And now you have an officer, uh, we're going to say allegedly right now, that's involved in the death of your cousin, Francis
Right.
Gigliotti, that could have done something to herself. And
right.
It's just,
and it goes to show the guilt too. I won't get too deep on that, but I feel like we all know it goes without saying. It goes to show the guilt that some of these officers are carrying, and to me it's still shameful that we haven't heard anything. There's no public statement from anybody that we're sorry from the police's point of view, like the 7 officers involved. There's nothing to say I am sorry for my role in Francis's death. Nothing. It doesn't show anything to show remorse other than this tragedy.
This tragedy speaks volumes of how much guilt they actually feel.
Yes.
That this woman had to do this to herself, because she probably felt guilty too, knowing that they weren't going to really do anything about it. Or who knows, she may know something we don't know.
That's what I'm wondering is, do you know something we don't know?
She knows something that they're going to try to do and flip it. And she's like, oh, this is crazy, because she knows the backlash that's about to come down.
Right.
And it's just, it's really sad. It's a sad day. So this happened, they found her, when was this? Last night?
That news article said this morning, I was messaged by somebody first thing this morning saying, is this true? And then at first, it's the internet. So at first I'm like, this is just an internet troll, because we definitely would have heard something soon. And then the further you dig into it, the more it's like, okay, wait, this could be true. Like this might be something here. And then me and Letitia had made a post on the Justice for Francis page, because we want clarity. If anybody was getting information about anything that has to do with Francis, that it should be sent to us right away.
Right. I mean, well, your attorney should have that information too. Right. Did you read the report from the district attorney?
No, I think, was it the one that you had pulled up and shared on the
screen? Yeah. I was sent to me.
So I don't think that that's from the DA. I don't know what that's from exactly, but I sent that to Natalie, because we go back and forth in messages. She's great.
Yeah.
So I was trying to send that out.
So who's that one
just
from?
Kind of like, because that's another thing. That's just another thing. I think it says well, if I try to close out of this, it'll close me out of the whole.
No, I got it right here.
Does it say the DA on it? Because I did read it fast, and someone said it was the Merrimack Stinger. I don't know what that is.
It says source Haverhill Fire. So it's the Haverhill. Oh wait, they threw up a disclaimer. They said, hold up, they threw up a disclaimer. Best internet options. Oh no, it's just like ads and best boiled water brands. There's no disclaimer. They don't have real disclaimers like us. So it says Haverhill Fire. I don't know why it doesn't say. It says source Haverhill Fire 15436.
Because they probably are the ones who responded. Police probably didn't respond. Probably
and the
just
audio,
fire.
Oh, there's a video or audio too, because it says audio provided by Broadcast-Fi. So yeah, there's a link to the audio.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that far.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Tap to download.
I just know that there is someone that's been in touch with us, stating that they are neighbors of one of the police officers involved, and that they saw them come out of the house in a body bag. So that's what I'm hearing.
I think I might have it. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can share this. Can you hear that?
No.
Shit. Playing, but Yeah, so there is a way to listen to. I think it's basically just what I read.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like for people maybe
Yeah.
driving or something. But you can. There's a link. If so, anyone that has that, you have that. You sent it to her. So if you go to the
Yeah.
bottom, you'll say, broadcasted by so and so, and then there's a link. Click on that link, and it brings you to the whatever it is. But I'm sure it's just somebody reading what I did.
Right. And I don't know how that goes as far as deaths go and releasing names of suicide victims. To be honest with you, I just felt like that thing that you read and that I read that I sent to share, I feel like it's worded weirdly, because have you ever, like, okay, I don't know if you know anyone that's ever committed suicide, but like
Yes,
anyone I've ever known to have done that, unfortunately, it's never been like, oh, they possibly committed suicide online. It's
right.
always
Either
worded
you
like
did or you didn't.
unexpected death, you know.
Yeah. I
like
never
that.
seen suicide, so that's why it's. But yeah, that's true. They would
Like,
say,
I just find that to be
no, it would
odd the way
say
it's worded.
suddenly or something like.
Yes.
Yeah, because my best friend, growing up, he had a lot of mental health. Speaking of mental health, great friend. That was one of my first well, not my first, but first friend. But I got his name on my back is like covered with different names and stuff. So anyway, he ended up taking his life, and the way he did it was just like, with
Yeah.
so
I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thank you.
Because time goes by, but
yeah,
it's something that sticks with you, especially suicide. It's always a question of what.
Right, like, and it's like I always used to, like, after it fucked me up for so long, and I would talk to like that because I was young. I was only 18. I just got out of boot camp, and he was always there for me as far as like, because I did a lot of like time in DYS, so I was in and out of DYS, and every time I get out, I'd always go to his house. And plus, he ran like the whole crew of us. He was like the head. This is why it's crazy, and you never know what someone's going through.
Literally.
When
literally, even an officer that has access to so many resources, that knows resources.
That's a great point right there, because you know what?
No, she should never be afraid to speak up. It's so sad. It's so sad. Even and I'm not trying to make this like a women have a hard time being able to speak up and say, hey, I'm suffering. This is what I'm going through. But men too.
Especially a woman cop. Cop.
That's what I was trying to get at, is like, how hard could it have been for her as an authoritative figure to say, I'm struggling, I need help.
Right.
And I'm so sorry again for what you've been through. To kind of share my experience is my mother's best friend. I call her my aunt, so her children are my cousins type of thing, not really blood related cousins, but and when I was 15 years old, her son committed suicide, and it was devastating. I still think back to it, like, why, what happened, and it's awful. And it's awful to watch a parent of a victim of suicide grieve the loss of their child. It's unbelievable. I can't imagine the pain. I just can't. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, we all need to just be super sorry for this cop. No, all those 7 officers all are in the wrong. They were 100% all in the wrong, without a doubt, undeniably. But I do not think that death is the answer. I don't think that suicide and death is the answer. I think accountability and seeing where this would have gone was the answer. So
I'll tell you too why I think it's so crazy is because out of all those 7 police officers, I would say she was like the least. If it's the one I'm thinking.
Right. Same. If it's the one I'm thinking of too, I'd have to agree with you. The one that was whose body was least on him.
Yeah.
I guess we could
like
say.
Like when she turned around, she was like, did one of these, like, oh my God, and so that right there tells you she had feelings, like it's, but then Becca, I brought up a point, and like JFK's favorite word with the tentacles.
He just texted me, so I'm trying to figure out how do I answer. How do I look at a text?
I could send. He can come up here too. It'd be great for him to come up here. Tell him I'm live to come up here because my phone. Okay. Actually, no, I could do it. I don't have the mic on. But what I was saying is the tentacles. If Francis if this never happened to Francis, would this officer have done this to himself? You know?
Francis was what? I think there's something wrong with your microphone, or it's my phone.
It's yours. Yeah, it's yours. If you got something open or your
okay, there you
text.
go. You're back to normal. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's yours. Yeah, it's you.
You hear me?
Try to go out and come back. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, try to. Yeah, that was a little sorry about that. I think because she was trying to text at the same time. Yeah, so it's how many females were involved in the incident? Amy wants to know. So I think there was 2. So that's why I believe. You good? Yeah, you're good now.
Are we good? Okay, good. It was like doing some demonic shit. I'll just say that.
Someone in the chat, can you see the comments on the bottom? Can you see the chat or no?
It's very tiny. Like I was trying to read it, but I didn't want to look like I was giving dirty looks or anything. But I can see the ones that you pull up, and I can
the
see
ones. All right, so I'll pull some of
those. Were involved. I believe, I'm pretty sure I'm right. There's 4 female officers involved and 3 male.
Oh, I said 2. God damn.
So we still don't know the names of the officers. We still we know because the internet has, helped us confirm who these people are. But we have not been confirmed names by the DA at all whatsoever. So they're not confirmed names, but video based, I see 4 females and 3 male officers touching him and on him at the time of his passing.
I'm gonna have to pull this up and just let me see.
Because they're wearing hats. So there's the officer in jeans, the black shirt and the jeans, right?
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Michelle, if you're in the chat or if you see this on a replay, all the time by accident. I'm trying to find a video and I can't pull it up that way. I got to bring it up the other way, I think, through YouTube. But yeah.
And then I think the second officer that came onto the scene was a female, and then the third officer that came onto the scene was a female. So there was 3 brunette officers and there was a blonde officer, women.
This video is only 3 minutes. Let me see if you want to watch this real quick.
Sure.
You don't. Well, I mean, it's up to. That's why I'm asking you. It's got shows some of the scene.
That's okay. I appreciate your respect. You can show it.
You sure? All right.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much love to you for that.
You're welcome.
Let's do it. R.I.P. Jigga. We got your back.
Man, so I forgot about the brunette that was like on the street with him. So
yeah. The second cop that responded was definitely one of the brunettes.
And then the one in plain clothes, and then I saw the blonde.
Yep, and then there's another one that I think that she's the third officer. So I think it goes the smiley guy, the one who said, "Yeah, we know," and the brunette officer that was chasing him, and then the third officer on the scene when it was the 3 of them outside of Bradford Seafood, like right when they get him cornered in that little spot.
Yeah.
It's a male officer and 2 female officers from what it looks like to me. And then it looks like the final 4 come up. A male officer, a female officer, and then the 2 undercovers.
Yeah. Who said, is he armed?
Huh?
No, I think someone in the chat. I was trying to read to someone. He's not armed. Did someone, Nolan, he's not armed? Miss Lynn, he was unarmed. What? Who's Miss Lynn?
Francis was unarmed, if anyone's
Yeah, Miss
curious.
Lynn,
Francis
radio, she said she's just joining. Forgive me, but was he armed? Just trying to figure out how it all went down. So you're new to this, obviously, Miss Lynn, and that's fine. Welcome. My name is James Jackson. This is Becca. This is Francis's niece. I'm sorry, not niece. His cousin. He calls her cousin. Oh, niece. He looks so young. Well, people say that to me, but anyway.
That's okay because his niece is Letty, so it's confusing. There's a lot of us. He has a lot of
There
friends.
is a lot of you guys. There are.
He is my big cousin. Frankie was my big cousin, and he was not armed. He was not armed. He wasn't committing any crimes. He wasn't. They claim that he was acting in an erratic state. I beg to differ. I see my cousin acting in a petrified state, a state I've never seen him in before, having a mental health crisis. And
hey, he was scared, and you
110%.
know, you can tell he was just a good dude. Like he, even throughout him having that mental health issue, he was like still using the crosswalk. You know, he was not trying to be rude to nobody. He wasn't hurting nobody. Right. He was just going through it himself. So,
right. Like something right then and there wasn't happening, like appropriately. And the key thing that we're missing here is body cam footage. We'll never have that, and that is something that will always be hard for me to like process not having is body camera footage. Because had we had that, maybe we would have had like maybe a small idea of what was going through Francis's mind in those moments. I can't imagine. I truly can't imagine. And had we had the body camera footage, I feel like this would be not so drawn out as it is.
Seven officers and not one body cam. It's unbelievable. Where the fuck is
absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I'm pretty sure they're still not wearing body cameras. It's to a point now where like I question, and this isn't a thing where like I don't want people to get confused and think I'm like this anti-cop person. I'm not. The police are there to serve and protect us. They have a job, and when they fail to do their job, I have the right to be angry, especially when it results in the death of one of my family members that I love dearly. And but one thing is that I understand that it's not all police officers that are bad. There's bad training, lack of training, and not all of them are bad. You know, there's some, but the problem is that we need to make it more of a. There's got to be more to becoming a police officer than just what is out there. And body cameras being worn should absolutely be a requirement. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not. I mean, even with the George Floyd situation, they had body camera footage. So, I mean, what's going on here that we're not? I'm questioning police officers when I walk past them now. I feel like a crazy person. I was out in Springfield, Massachusetts sometime last week, and the situation had absolutely nothing to do with me. I just walked by. There was two people in distress in separate parties with police talking to them. And you could tell that they were intoxicated. And out of nowhere, I just asked the police officers, are you guys wearing body cameras and are they on? And they were like, yes. And I walked away. I felt like it's my job to be asking, are you wearing body cameras? If not, I'm going to report.
Well, see, that's the thing now. You're going to be more alert to stuff like that. When you see a cop, you're going to ask some questions like that. And that happens with this. And that's why I say things like, if this never happened to Giga, would this have happened to this woman? Would this woman have done this to us? I
heard you saying that.
Yeah, I think it's a conscience of guilt. I think that she saw something. And like I said, disclaimers. It may not have been. She definitely wasn't her. You know, I don't think her intentions, but I think she saw something that mentally is messing with her head.
Right.
And she couldn't take it no more. So
I can't imagine how she's feeling, because I've heard Francis screams through a screen, through a phone. I didn't hear it in real life. Now, I know that you guys have some followers that have seen this. I've had people reach out to me that were actually witnesses there when it happened, that are that are severely traumatized, along with Michelle, who is obviously very clearly traumatized given the situation. I can't imagine anything less. Now imagine being the people who are at fault for his death, and you have that weighing on your conscience all the time, along with his screams. I hear them all the time. You know, if I just think about Francis, I hear help, help, help in my head over and over and over again. And
Absolutely.
I can only imagine that she was feeling the exact same thing. I'm sure she heard it up until the moment that she took a last breath. And I hate to say that. It makes me feel awful that
but it's like
she's in that situation, that she put herself in that situation, and that she didn't seek the help that she needed.
And like
It's
you
a
said, too,
tragedy.
back to the help. She has a great job. She's a police officer, so it's not like she got mass health. She got the best insurance.
Right.
She got
Right.
the best, you know. So if she needed to reach out to anybody, she would have got the best help ever. They
Right.
probably would have put her in a
top tier health.
Yeah, top
And she
tier
would
Taj
have
Mahal type of shit.
literally,
Yep.
and it would have been. It's just access to endless resources. Access to endless resources. Being a police officer, they suffer from PTSD too. A lot of them are veterans. You know, a lot of police officers are veterans that have had their own, you know, past experiences and past traumas that, you know, there needs to be more mental health advocacy everywhere, like, honest to God, everywhere, especially with police, with firefighters, EMS. They see traumatic things on a daily basis.
You know, too, just thinking now, like when you said about how it was written, this could have been a suicide. Like when I think back to when my friend did that, it didn't. It just said sudden. It said passed away. Suddenly passed away. You know, or died Monday suddenly. It doesn't say nothing like that. Like what I read. But you know, there was
that would
guy,
put out someone's very personal business out there. I've never heard of, like, you know, and like we all, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, because when you hear of like famous people, I mean, we always find out their cause of death, but I mean, that comes with cause of death. We're talking cause of death, and this woman supposedly passed away not even 12 hours ago. So I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
There was a thing I read today with this. I think he is. I don't know if he's the mayor. No, he is a state representative for the 3rd Essex District, hustling for Haverhill and our Commonwealth. Andy X. Vargas. Have you heard of him?
I don't think so.
He wrote an article about Francis, and he wanted answers. So,
interesting.
I was trying to see if I could pull that up, because he wrote some good stuff, and that's good. He represents Haverhill. He's out there all the time. Like I'm looking at his page now. He's at awards. He looks like, he's very political. Obviously, he's a senator.
Mm-hmm.
But he's speaking about it, so this is a good thing. And
no, it is good
as far as people speaking about it. And I hate to say it like this too, Becca, but as far as the case going forward now with Bradle, this shows kind of guilt on their side of the police.
I agree.
You know, for them to do something, for someone to do something like that, she was obviously suffering from some kind of mental health issue.
Right.
I mean, they could, you know, like we said.
I hope that they don't use her actions to justify the actions of all 7 officers, because, like I said, I'm angered. I'm saddened. Like, I'm so saddened. Death, like I said before your time, that's awful. And suicide on top of that is even more awful. You know, it's just awful. But I just lost my train of thought because someone just sent me a message. Sorry, that happens to me easily.
I do it all the
time.
had
a good point.
I do. I love when I have the good points. You know, and I always forget them, but they come back. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, they will. It'll come back. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it'll come back. Like I said, I started doing my day this morning. I was just gonna talk about there was a few things I was just looking into, and then my phone kept going with these messages, and then finally when I spoke with Natalie and spoke with you, like, you know what, it changed my whole direction of the day. And I didn't want to have a bad day, and I didn't want to put misinformation, because people were texting me. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, how the hell do
came
I
back
know?
to me.
You know,
It
it's
came
like,
back to me. I'm
like
sorry to interrupt you. What I was going to say is that I don't want people to take the actions of this officer, right? It's unfortunate her passing. It's unfortunate that she took her own life, okay? But what I want to say is that this does not excuse or lighten the load to what they did to Francis. They still definitely should be held accountable, should have to pay for their consequences. Yes, it is a tragedy that this officer felt so low that this was her way out of everything that she has going on. It's definitely deeper rooted than just Francis for her to have gone that far and been like, this is it. It's deeper rooted. And I feel so much empathy and sympathy for her and her family with her passing. But all I'm saying is that it does not take away from the fact that I want justice for my cousin and that I'm not going to stop fighting for justice for my cousin. 110%. I think all those police officers need to be held accountable. And what I'm afraid of hearing by some sort of official is that, oh, see, look, this is taking a toll on our officers. Don't use the tragedy of this officer to try and cover up the rest of your officers, because I'm still seeking accountability. 110%.
That's a great point, Becca. Do not take Francis's death lightly and say, oh, you know, this was look what happened to our officers now, because what Becca and her family are going through. Listen, we deal with it all day with the social media is enough with the people, slander and misinformation and, just guided in the wrong direction. So with all that, you're dealing with your own emotions. You're dealing with obviously the death of Francis, your cousin. You're dealing with a lot, and then now this happens, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, it just throws a wrench in it. It makes you wonder.
It's like, how much more fucked up can this story get? Excuse my language, but it's like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are goddamn, right? That's what you guys always say. Like,
damn.
How much more can this, like, it's just, I don't know. How many more layers can, be added to this before we even know the names of these officers? Before we even know if they're going to be held accountable.
Like, how they haven't released no names, and I don't know why they're not releasing the names of the officers. Maybe because I don't know. I don't know that, and you think people would know by now, because we get when Nan comes in the chat, she'll answer questions for us all the time. So like if she was in here right now, she could have maybe answered that. But I'm saying Brado should know the the answer to that question, but.
Right. They're 110% just hiding behind the fact of, or behind the idea of an open investigation. That's all that it is. Like, that's all that little part is. And we will eventually have the names. I'm patient, but, even the most patient of people start to grow impatient after a while. It's ridiculous. We're going on almost 3 months now, and not even a single name officially released. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, if we had body camera footage, we would know the names of these officers right away. I feel like we would have to.
Right. Well, that's where they get away with it, I think. Not get away with it, so to speak, but in a fucked up way. They that's what they're doing, because there's no proof of which one put the most pressure on, which one did, and that's the thing. She knows who did. She knows who was the one that did it. So she's like, and like I said, does she know extra shit that we don't know yet? Does she know that they might be trying to do something else or flip it? And who the fuck knows? It's just like, it's so crazy that
anything is possible. Anything is possible. All I know is that Francis's death is a tragedy, and so is the death and the passing of this officer. And the two are 100% related to each other. And had Francis not passed, like you said, this officer probably would not have passed. At least not now. At least not
exactly.
in this time. It wouldn't be with this weight on her chest of.
Well, that was what I say. Like, the trolls want they want to clip shit. I say clip that. If like, it's like JFK's favorite word, the tentacles. If Francis Gigliotti was not murdered by these cops, this cop would still be alive. So now you get the domino effect. Now Francis died. Now was murdered. Now this woman does what she does to herself. What's next? So,
and to me, it's a huge question on like the state, the mental state of the officers. Like, this is an officer. This is a police officer that I'm supposed to trust with my life. If someone is coming at me, wanting to hurt me and kill me, and I'm running in the direction of an officer, I expect you to be mentally well, mentally stable. You know, someone that I can trust and feel safe and feel protected to run behind for safety. And I'm not, I'm not trying to speak negatively towards this woman at all whatsoever, but it's
no, I get what you're saying. You want to be able to know
in general, like, like, how are they not checking in on their own? How are you not checking in on your own on a regular basis? This person's been sitting out on paid leave. Okay, like, you already have it made to be sitting on paid leave, but on paid leave, right? You're sitting there on paid leave. How often were they checked on? How often did someone say, hey, how are you doing today?
Well, that's the other
anybody?
thing. Maybe someone came to her recently and said, guess what? All he is are going to be getting fired. All he is are going to be getting charged. And she was like,
right. I mean, there is that too.
You know, there's always that possibility. So I don't want to jump the gun, and I don't want to put misinformation out there or speak wrong on someone that's not here. But, it draws a lot of questions, and that's why I said I'm going to fix the title on this. I just did it real quick. But I have questions, and I think, Bradel, you're going to have the answers for us soon, because
I'm confident in that.
Yeah, me too. I'm confident he will. So how's your mom holding up, and how's Francis' mom holding up?
So Francis's mom does not know anything of this right now. This has all been coming at us at 100 miles an hour. Like, whoa, what is going on? And I like to make sure that things are 100% officially confirmed before I share them with her. Just given that, like, she's definitely in a weak, like, fragile-hearted state. She's grieving, very much so grieving. She said to me that she's angry with God, that, that she was blessed with 3 beautiful children and they were all taken away from her. And hearing that come out of your aunt's voice, out of your, like, no, it's the worst. It's absolutely the worst thing to hear her say. Because that's a void I can't fill. I can show up and try and help her. I can take her out. We can do fun things. Or what I think would be fun, like, how much fun can you have when you're grieving the loss of not 1, 2, but 3 of your children? Like, it's just, I can't imagine how she feels on a regular basis. So she's going through it. I will say that she handles things very well and with a lot of grace. My mom is doing okay. She's doing well. This is a lot for us. Actually, my mom, I don't know if you saw the video that was put out recently. It was like a quick 12-minute video of, like, some of the 90 minutes that was released. And there was a clip of Francis holding onto the door and one of the officers holding him by his ankle and pulling him. Did you see that?
No, wait. So he's
literally hanging on the open door. And that's not anything that we saw. My mom was appalled by that.
At the fish place?
Yeah, he was hanging on to the door. He was, like, holding on to the door, and, like, I'll send it to you after this. But he's, like, hanging onto the door, and literally he's, like, in the air. Like, in the air. His arms are holding the door. I've probably said that 27 times now. Where his arms on the door. And an officer literally had his ankle in his hands, and he was off the ground, just hanging.
So did anyone else see this footage? Like,
it was just recently shared. I'm pretty sure that the person, and I don't want to say anything wrong because I just get overwhelmed with messages. I'm pretty sure his name was Mike Crawford. Had messaged that he got the video from the DA, and he had made an edited video. Like, he put some of the video clippets together and he shared it on his page. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Becky G
and
said,
if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
Becky, and just to mention real quick, just to put a little ad in, we are having a party October 24th at 75 Meridian Street. Mike Crawford will be there from the Young Jerks, JFK, obviously, Kev, James Jackson, Nan Gallagher. But yes, it was Mike Crawford. And Becca's going to be there too. And it's going to be a great time. So if you haven't got your tickets, get them now.
Get them.
Yes, here it is right here. Thank you, Natalie. But yeah, so Money Making Mike put up the video, and you saw him being
and it's like a quick little 12-minute video. It's not the whole 90 minutes, but it's like a little clip that we hadn't seen before. And my mom was just like,
it just makes you wonder what else do they
so
have?
hurt. Right, exactly. My mom was just so hurt by what she saw, and sorry, my kids are coming outside.
It's all right. As soon as you said that, I look over and I'm like, here's my kid. She just comes in like she owns the place.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, because I gotta just fix something. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I'm all good now.
Yeah, me too. This one comes in like she owns the place. She's funny. I love my dog.
I have 2 dogs. I love them too. I have one dog that's like 11 years old. He's an old little dude. And then I have a big dog. She's a boxer mix, and she's a little over 1, and she's still like puppy energy. So she's on my ass all the time, but I love her to death.
Yeah, that's what she is. Would you say she's 1.5?
Yeah, she's about 1.5.
Yeah, she's about that 1.5.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. Just Jim said, thank you, James and Becca, for keeping this out there. Do you know, that's not,
sorry.
Of course, man.
Take these. I don't need them. Just go. Play right there where I can see you, please.
Yeah, she's a wallflower. She's like my daughter. She is a female. But
my big baby's a girl too. Her name's Rhea. And I have a little guy. His name is Bubba. I've had him forever.
Too, huh? So that's what happened with me. With her was they ended up getting her sister. We got Luna first. My sister and her family, like they wanted a dog. Their dog passed. We got Luna. Long story short, and the 2 dogs didn't get along. They started fighting, and it just got crazy. So they were trying to get rid of one of them, and I took. So I didn't even plan on having a dog, but now I do. So now I have a dog, and she comes everywhere with me. Can't get rid of her. I try to leave her.
Yeah, that's how it was with me with my big dog. Like my best friend had too many dogs, and I was like, girlfriend, you gotta get rid of one of these dogs. And I just fell in love with one of her dogs, and I was like, okay, this puppy's coming home with me. This little baby's mine. So I've had her since she was 4 months old, and I love her so much.
That's awesome. Natalie says, coming in with some goals. We got your back, Becca, and that's for damn sure.
Thank you, Natalie.
Yeah, we do. And Natalie will be there.
I know. I'm excited to meet her. I'm excited to meet everybody that will be there.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. You know? But so, yeah, I mean, you guys are just waiting now to hear from Bradel. And have you spoke to him yet over this?
Yeah, we've been in touch. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Anytime I get something that's like new information, I immediately go straight to him, because anybody should. If anyone hears anything about Francis's case at all whatsoever,
you gotta go right
never hesitate to reach out to Attorney Bradel, because he's the man. So he's the one. You got to let know all the information.
I mean, you have to, and that's the thing with last night we were discussing the whole thing with Karen at the booking. She had time to speak with her attorney within the 120 days. So, you know, just like you, it's been what now? How long has it been? Almost, going on 4 months?
Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months. The next standout that we'll have on October 11th will be the 3-month marking since Francis.
Oh, wow. So
it's definitely been a minute.
Yeah, and I'm sure you had a lot of conversations with Bradel in the meantime.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So, but I'm
and
glad.
He's a great attorney.
Yeah, you got a good attorney. You guys you're in good hands. And,
absolutely. He's a great guy.
Unfortunately, they say, oh, you got the attorney, you got a good attorney, but that doesn't really help. You know, with bringing Francis home others.
Right.
So,
Yeah, nothing can bring him back. Nothing we do, nothing we say, nothing anyone does. The actions of an officer to show how much guilt she felt. I mean, it doesn't bring him back. Nothing brings him back, and that's why my biggest thing right now is just fighting for justice. Like, just making sure that we get justice, and like we all can see that clearly this officer is carrying a lot of guilt. And it might not just be particularly about just Francis's situation, but I believe firmly that had this not happened, maybe this wouldn't have happened to her right now or at all.
No, I think she's going through a lot. I mean, just to be home all day and, she's home on leave. She's not back. She probably had a routine where she was doing stuff all the time.
Yep, and sometimes people that are big on routine and they can't do their routine, it's awful.
Yeah.
Or like probably the fear of leaving your house. If she's from Haverhill itself, like,
Yeah, she's probably getting attacked too on social media.
Right.
And that's the other thing. We talk about us. They definitely are getting attacked. And it's I get it. I see why they're getting attacked, but that's what happens. Thank you, Natalie. Natalie's got the justice up here if anyone wants to donate to. Oh no, this is the page. I'm sorry. I thought she had that up earlier. The
Sorry, my son is
justice page. If anybody, that's all right, Becca. You're good. Don't worry about it. Anybody wants to if anybody wants to join the Facebook page, there it is right there. Yeah, and two, last night we found out Kelsey Fitzgibbons, is it how you say your last name? Fitzgibbons, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'm bad with pronouncing, but I know who you're talking about. The Andover, North Andover.
So we got Kelsey's information, and if anybody wanted to write her a letter, I guess, or even put money on her book, so that's cool. Like, I've never met such genuine people that understand mental health, that understand addiction, that understand when someone loses somebody and feelings, and as cliche as it sounds, it's like that's what matters in my life right now. I want to be around people like that. I don't want people in my life that suck. I just don't. Oh,
right.
I'm thinking of Cindy Fitzgibbons on that. It is Fitzgibbons? Because remember, there was a news reporter, Cindy Fitzgibbons. She was like my first crush. Fitzsimmons. Is it Fitzsimmons or Fitzgibbon?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no.
I know it's Fitz something.
It's Fitzsimmons. Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Yeah. But I mean, the whole thing is crazy. It all comes back to the Commonwealth and everything they need to do to fix it. And I don't know, can they? It's like, I guess voting and all that, we didn't realize how much matters, but it matters. So
right. No, absolutely. I know. It's like same.
Right.
I'm always like, I stay out of it. I stay out of things like that. Yeah.
That's
and people
the
are
problem because all of
now
us,
I get it.
it's just one. You think it's just me. What's my vote gonna matter? But you know how many people feel that way. So all those people that feel that way went out and vote. It might change the situation where you get someone like Morrissey the fuck out of office. Who wants to watch it? If that guy gets elected again, I don't know I don't even know who's running against him.
Right. That'd be crazy.
But I'm starting to see with this whole YouTube and the community and the people. It's a really good community, good-hearted people. But yeah, let's see. I was gonna see if there was anything else. So there's no more new footage out there. You said that there was just that video that he got. Do you know where he got it?
Sorry, I'm like in a bad spot with my eyes. I can hardly see you, but I'm trying here.
It's all right, Becca.
He requested it and sent me the email that you can request the DA says that he's releasing the footage just by request. So you have to request it. And I was given the email. I sent an email. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I also was told that I could have a copy of it via flash drive. So I'm just waiting to meet up with the attorney to grab my copy of the video footage. So there's video footage out there upon request, but is like a link to the full 90 minutes out there? No, there's not. I wish there were. I truly wish there were. It would make it easier.
Yeah, definitely would make it easier if a Foyer, that's what he did. He got a Foyer request. Yeah, these guys go with that. And you know, that's the good thing about having people like Mike Crawford, Money Making Mike, whatever your vice may be, Young Jerks. He can do stuff like that. He can ask for a FOIA request. If I go in there and say, yeah, I'd like to get a FOIA request, they're going to say, you see that exit sign?
Right.
Yeah. You know, right. Me that shit. Oh, man.
I know what you mean.
You got to respect Mike, you know?
No, I really do. I appreciate him so much. It was very kind of him to, because there was like a post that I had made back in August saying like, you know, where's the 90-minute video? And people just started commenting on it like now. And like, I get it. That's fine. And like, they're questioning it. But I did follow up and say, I believe that the video footage is like allowed to be released upon request. I just don't know how to do that. And he had commented and said, I gotcha. I'll go do that right now. So thankfully he did. And then when he received the footage, he did reach out to me and say that he was just having a hard time downloading it or something. It was a large file.
Oh, okay.
So, back to my car. It's just much easier to see you. Sorry. I'm bouncing all around.
A lot too. Thank God this whole stationary setup is portable. Like I can bring it in with me, I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but
right.
Sometimes I like to, because you know, sitting down, it's like, I don't know. I like other spots. I move around a lot. Yeah. So like I said, this prayers to Becca, her family, and anyone struggling with mental health issues. Thank you, Becky G.
Thank you so much. I love everybody that's in the comments.
Becca, you get a lot of love.
I do, and I love them. I love you all.
Your whole family, and you know what? It's great because that's what you need right now. You need to feel love. You don't need to feel no bullshit from people that don't know or misinformed. And
right. And there's a lot of people out there that are like really like have ugly personalities. Is how I would put it. Is just because.
They do weird things.
Yeah. People are mean. People are ruthless. There are internet bullies for sure, and it's sad. It's sad to see.
Yeah, it's very sad.
But I love seeing the support. The support is absolutely unbelievable, and I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And our entire family loves it.
That's awesome. We appreciate you, Natalie. Yeah, no, it's crazy because. You know, you talk about the bullying and the way that, like, I got a 16-year-old. I hope he's not being bullied in school, and I hope he's not bullying people in school. You know, the thing, it's like they're at that age now. This guy, what's his name? Listen, Turtle DePietro. He's putting up content in the back of a strip club. These girls look like they're 16 years old fighting. They're almost naked.
Yeah,
I'm
that's crazy.
Like, dude, what the hell are you doing in the strip club? Nope.
There's a car, so watch out for the car.
He looks like Stanley Roper. This guy.
Sorry, mothering.
Oh, you had to get back. You had to get back out the car. Oh, you're mothering. Hey, you working too?
Yep, always.
Oh, yes. You are always working.
I have really good kids, though. I have really good kids. They just want to be outside riding their scooters. But I live in like an apartment complex, so whenever there's a car, I tell them jump up on the sidewalk. So I didn't see one of them, but they were up on the sidewalk. That's exactly why. So I look like a crazy lady, like jumping out the car.
That's crazy. You live in you came far. I forget. It was like an hour ride for you, wasn't it?
Oh, it's over an hour. It's an hour and a half. Sometimes if there's no traffic, it's
like
it's
the
an hour
Cape
and
or
a half.
something. Is it the
Huh?
Cape?
I live in Plymouth,
Oh,
so
Plymouth.
I literally live right down the street from the Plymouth courthouse. So the other day I drove to Mary Lou's to get a coffee, and there was a tremendous amount of cars outside the Plymouth courthouse. I was like, what the hell is that? What's going on over there? I'd never seen it before. There was state troopers all over the parking lot. They were all outside the courthouse. There was
What were they
people-
doing?
Flags. It was for Karen Reed because of her civil trial. They were all
Oh
outside
yeah,
the courthouse the other
oh,
day for her.
oh, so it's right there near your house, the courthouse.
Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
nice.
Literally right there.
So
Right
did
across
you
the street from my Mary Lou's.
Oh shit. How
Craziness.
how far is that from Miles Standard Forest?
Oh, I live really close to the state forest.
Really? That's where I
Mhm.
graduated school, high
Oh,
school.
really?
Well, I was in the boot camp out there in the forest.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it still there?
I don't know. I think that they use it for.
Yeah,
I don't know what they use
I
it
heard
for.
they
It's
closed it
used for
down.
something.
Yeah, I heard they closed it down back a long time ago, but
Yeah, I
they
heard that
were doing
too. And then
some.
I'm pretty sure that they reopened it and that they use it for something, but I'm not exactly sure.
Plus, you got Shirley. I think Shirley Max. No, you got what is it? Not is it Shirley? No, MCI. You got Plymouth. MCI
Plymouth. Yeah, Plymouth.
You got the Max in there, I think, or the either Max and the median.
Well,
but
Shirley is like up, Shirley is a while away. Shirley's like 2 hours
Yeah.
away from here, but
because I remember when they would take us
Plymouth County Correctional Center is here.
Right, they would take us in the forest, and we would always walk by there. And they'd say, "This is where you're gonna end up. If you keep fucking up."
We're not
Like,
going
yeah,
anywhere.
right.
Go play. Go play. I was just turning the car on to get some air. My daughter's like, "Where are we?"
Aw. Say, Mom, we gotta go. Well, Becca, I just want to say that my thoughts and prayers are with you, and you know, you got my number, you got my information to get in touch with me. If you need to get in touch with me, anybody, we're all here for you. And hopefully, when the news comes in, we'll just keep putting out the right information, because you don't want misinformation out there, especially it's your cousin. You don't want people talking.
Right, exactly. And I appreciate that so much, because that is huge to me. That's big to me. We don't need like rumored things going around there. Like, it's already a big, chaotic, and difficult situation as it is. The last thing we need is false information. People that are just kind of like looking for likes and comments on Facebook. It's like, it's unnecessary, because at this point, people know who we are, and we, being family, we run the Facebook page, and a lot of people it's Facebook, really. That's what I pay attention to the most. And that's where like the negativity is. Or like, just like today, how I found out about this officer was someone sent me a screenshot of a post from someone I don't know.
Yeah,
They're not on the Francis page.
Yeah, me too.
They just made a post about it, and then you try to comment, "Hey, can you update us as family?" "Oh, I don't think that that's necessary." Well, what are you talking about? So then it's people reaching out, "Oh, hey, this is this." You're like conflicted for a little bit, like, is this true or is this not? Are you using my cousin's name for attention or not? So it's a stressful situation. But yes, absolutely, it's key to know facts before we state them, and I appreciate you guys for that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's something I've been learning with this, and I've learned with JFK. You don't want to spread false information on this. I mean, that's the meaning of a true grifter, when you put out false information and you make money off of it. So don't want no false information here. We heard something this morning. Becca heard it. We were in the the tentacles. We got connected somehow, and we said, all right, let's talk about it. She's not feeling, so we're here talking about it.
And I appreciate you for that, because
Yeah.
it was weighing heavy on my chest, and I spent the better part of my morning crying, the better part of it just crying and crying, and just thinking about this poor woman, and and also thinking about my cousin too, like just thinking about everybody that's affected by mental health, and all the people that are out there that feel alone, that they can't talk, that they can't speak up. Someone, even like an officer, I mean, come on, how bad can this mental health crisis get? before we get a hold on it and start saving people, our family, our neighbors, humans, that matter to somebody. We got to get a hold on it because it's a crisis. And thank you for letting me come on here and talk about it, because I really was not handling it well this morning. I hesitated to answer about coming on because I was crying even right up until I got on here. I was crying, and somehow just getting on here and knowing that I'm talking to like a crowd of people, I switched it off. And yeah, this woman's life mattered too. Francis's life mattered. All of these people's lives matter 110%. And
I saw
it's a
you.
tragedy.
Yeah, I saw you talking about that, and that's, it's true. You can't just think about it and not feel bad. It's like, when you would see the people that would celebrate the Charlie Kirk thing, and it's like, how can people celebrate?
It's like it is. It's like
it's inhumane. That's what it is.
Right. It is. Like I am such an empathetic person. I feel everybody's emotions. I don't know you, but I feel that you're going through something. It's just something that I have in me, and to know that she felt so, like, this woman felt so alone, and that this is what happened. I'm thankful that I got to get on here and talk about it and just set the record straight on, like, my biggest thing is that, like, no disrespectful comments towards this woman, because clearly she was suffering, and the biggest thing is that this tragedy does not take away from the tragedy of Francis's death. All those officers still need to be held accountable 110%. And I will continue to seek justice for Francis.
Absolutely. As we will. Justice for Francis. Everybody out there. Let me put this on real quick. Is it in the chat? Natalie has. This is the official Give and Go, right? That's it.
Yeah, it's called Give, Send, Go. It's just different from whatever the other one is called, GoFundMe.
Yeah.
We just looked into it and just was told that Give, Send, Go is definitely
like
the up and coming fundraiser thing now.
So if anybody wants to donate to that, we appreciate it. They could use the help, and
absolutely. This goes directly to my aunt Mary, my aunt Francis's mom. It's set up in my name because there was a lot of confusion in the beginning. Well, it's set up in my name because she's not able to do all that, and not really necessarily tech savvy. But she was sitting right next to me while I made it. She was.
I know people say dumb shit. It's like
right.
They say dumb shit. I trust me. I know.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
There's nothing that you can, like. Someone said something last night, and I was gonna react, but no reaction. I saw him say, like, he was trying to clown me, like, say, because I'm a pretty boy. Oh, this dude, who is that? A girl in the middle of some shit? And I was gonna say something, but I'm like, I'm not even gonna pay him no mind. And I didn't.
Right. And you did the right thing. Good for you.
Yeah. And he ended up leaving. So I was like, all right, see you later. He came in, and nobody said shit back, and it's like, damn, nobody liked my joke. But yeah. So what's up, Scotty? Scotty's the one who does all the music. The Francis here in my car, fight tonight, doing it every night. He's the one who made that song.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I have it. I could play it when we go on the outro. But he said, life is so precious, and it should hit all of us when someone loses lives, no matter who it is. Absolutely, Scotty. And thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Justice for Francis Gigliotti. Becca, I thank you again for coming up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You want to come say hi?
Yes, you're welcome.
My daughter wants to pop in and say hi. This is Camille.
Hey, how are you? You having fun on your scooter?
You want to tell him what your favorite song is? Yeah. What is it?
Giga.
Giga. Oh. Awesome. That's a good song.
She's a talker, so she'll stay on here forever and talk to you.
She just got her own channel. What's her name, Becca?
Her name is Camille.
Camille.
My little Camille, and her favorite song is Jigga. And every time we get in the car, she goes, "Mommy, can you put on Jigga?"
Oh, that's the best. Jigga. What's not? You gotta play the what do you call it version with the no. Cause
Yeah,
she'll
we
be
say
like
my Jigga.
Jigga. What's
Yeah,
my
we say Jigga, Jigga, my Jigga,
Yeah,
instead of saying the you know what.
I know what
Oh,
you know
man.
what word is.
She
Well,
say,
it was-
oh, yeah. They're like parrots.
Yeah, no, they definitely are. So I make sure to say it nice and loud. Like I definitely am like, my Jigga. We don't say that word. We say Jigga.
Right? We don't use that word, Camille.
They're hilarious. But
That's awesome. You're blessed. See, you have blessings right there. You know, that's God's gift right there.
Absolutely.
You got to see it, and these people got to witness it in real time.
But thank you for having me come on. I appreciate it, and I hate to have to jump off, but I gotta get going. But it was so good to talk to you, and I look forward to the next time I can get on there with you and JFK and Kevy Kev, like all of you guys together. I love it. It's touching. It's healing in a way. It's healing to talk about Francis, and thank you for giving me a place to talk about that.
Absolutely, you always have a place to talk about it.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day, Becca.
You too. Have a good day, and everybody in the chat, have a good day. I hope I catch you guys later on a live or something.
Yes. Bye, Camille.
I'll say bye-bye. Bye, she says.
All right,
have a good day, everybody.
All right, Becca. Nice. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. So let me just read these off real quick in case I didn't. I don't want to forget nobody. Read these super chats. Amy, ding dong, you're always working. Okay. Thank you, Amy. Lincoln the Golden. I already read this one, I believe. First chat of the goal. Happy Friday. Well, second, so thank you anyways. Natalie D, we got your back, Becca. Thank you, Natalie D. Becky, prayers to Becca and her family and anyone struggling with mental health issues. Thank you, Becca. And Scotty, the man behind all the songs that You Wrong, the Gigas song, the Kevin from South Boston. What else? There's another one. Oh, man, he does a bunch of them, and he sends me, like, private ones that I keep and use and edit. He's good at what he does. Go give Scotty a follow. I appreciate you, Scotty. He said, life is so precious, and it should hit all of us when someone loses their life, no matter who it is. And I agree with that. With that being said, I go by the name of James Jackson. I appreciate every single buddy that was here today, and I'll catch you on the next layover. And don't forget, 10, 24, 25 at Malden, Mass. 75 Meridian Street. We will be having our second annual live podcast. JFK, Mike Crawford, Young Jerks. Nan Gallagher, Kevy Kev, South Boston. South Boston. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Kevy Kev, I'm sorry. I thought of Kevin from... God damn, Kevy Kevs. You know someone's going to clip that shit. I didn't mean to say that. Let me start this over. Promo, ready? Beep, coming in. How's everybody doing? I go by the name of James Jackson. October 24th, 2025, from 7 to 12 a.m. We will be having our second annual live podcast stream, live in front of you, the beautiful people, the long gamers, the disclaimers. Also joining us will be JFK Show Off, Kevy Kev 781, Nan Gallagher, Young Jerks, Money Making Mike, and more. You don't want to miss it. Tickets are available now for $50.
You can Venmo me or Cash App me. It's on the bottom of the screen going across right here. And with that being said, Kev from South Boston. I appreciate you, James. Yes, that's his new name. Nah, he's not. I mean, you might hear something like that when he's live, but nah. Kev, man. God damn. I appreciate everybody. Enjoy your day, guys. And remember, try to stay happy today. All right? Try to stay happy. Peace.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
We're gonna have a problem here. It's the return of the... Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he?
Where the fuck you get off talking to people about me behind my back going over...
And walking around, grabbing his you-know-what, flipping the you-know-who. Yeah, but he's so cute, though.
My man James Jackson over there. Buddy, buddy, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
I'm gonna tell you, James, you're good, brother. You're good.
The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up.
James Jackson from the JFK show-off show.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes
James
gravity.
Jackson.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before.
I love JFK. I love James Jackson. I love all of you.
Welcome to Death Row.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
But I'm here.
I'm here, James
Blood in
Jackson.
my dog and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be.
James Jackson.
My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
I got James Jackson. Whoa. Whoa. I'm looking for my hat. It's upstairs. Disclaimer. I got this red hat that I wear. And every
Many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more.
Go ahead, Mr.
And by the
Jackson.
way, I'm seeing someone mention James Jackson in the chat, and I don't know if he's in because I don't have
James Jackson.
I love JFK. I love James Jackson. I love all of you.
Go
I
ahead,
know
Mr.
I'm missing
Jackson.
people, but you all had something.
Hey man, what's up guys? Kevin from South Boston. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.